after 27 years of hard battle against it, I am finally at 27 years old, addicted to coffee.
Hooray!
Anyway, hi! It's almost 8 a.m. Should probably go to sleep soon because I'm exhausted and I really need sleep. But instead of going to sleep as a healthy coping mechanism, I just take coffee. Because why not? Why not? I mean, it's 8 a.m. for you, but for me it's like taking coffee at 2 a.m. This is not a good idea. I'm gonna do it in a week. So, tough week. Like, really bad. I've been through shit physically, which meant that I have not been as productive as I wanted to be. I've not been really productive at all, to be fair. It's been pretty ugly, and I'm not really proud of myself. As you probably saw if you actually follow this channel and actually watch the videos, which is unlikely, but you never know. I posted a video. I posted April 2019, which was my emo month. That means I'm back into editing videos, and I was planning on editing also another video, a hair transformation one, and that was the plan, and then I had bad taste. Okay. So my best day was Friday. I did the dishes. I rewatched Nightmare Before Christmas and I had more ideas for outfits for like spring and winter and stuff like that. I wrote a little. I did the video. It was pretty good. And then shit happened. Saturday I wasn't feeling really great, so I just procrastinated a lot. So start of my period's always bad. And then the 25th, so it was Sunday, all hell break loose. It was fucking shit show of a day, and codeine didn't work, and codeine again didn't work either, so I had to wait until the codeine left my system before I could take the morphine, because I tried to mix the both and never again. So I ended up like crying and being in fucking despair and having panic attack. It was lovely, and the only thing that actually counted was talking to my friends. So I video called them because being left alone then it just wasn't a good idea. But there's something I did manage to do, because like there was a live stream from Christine McDonald that I watched then, and I decided to make the cushion out of my sweatshirt, and I'm happy I did it. It's one of my favorite things ever now. Like, the shape is not straight, but it's pretty good out of a sweat that I didn't cut at all, and it's keeping it in a way that is actually useful, so I love it. And it's totally reversible, so that's great. Fuck, I love coffee. Anyway, since it was a fucking shit show of a day, the next day was full rest. Still a little bit of pain, but mostly exhausted and rest. And then the 27th, so Tuesday, I sketched it because August is coming up and I made a mistake. by choosing Sleeping Beauty as a theme. So it's gonna be a fucking big month. Like huge. Like very complicated and probably the worst, most complicated thing I've ever done. And it's just gonna be a monster. It's gonna take me like 12 hours of filming, and I'm only missing one sketch now because I did all but 2 sketches on Tuesday, and then I did one yesterday. I wanted to finish, but I didn't because I was a little brain fried yesterday, and I did a little other stuff like housekeeping and commenting, and that's about it, because today was a brain fried day and I just didn't do anything because I wasn't able to do anything, and my brain was out, my brain was burned out and said nope. So mostly in the last 3 days, every day, every moment that I wasn't working was spent watching Camelot episodes, because why not? And that's mostly how I spent today. So as you can see, not very bright. It's not very shiny way of spending my week. Not very proud. So my goal of having August filmed by the end of this week is burned out. It's like crashed. I didn't even finish the sketch because I have the last one, this one, is gonna be a fucking bitch. And like, it's, the rough lines are done, but it's not enough. So I'm gonna need more. So that fell down like a lead balloon. And writing was a goal, because I wanted, to finish 3 advent fics for before the end of June. And that's just not gonna happen, I think, because like on my bad days I was super motivated to write, but my body wouldn't do it, which is a shame and very frustrating. And I had ideas for, I had the specific motivation for 2 of my advent fics. So even if I didn't do the 3, I could at least have finished those 2, because they're pretty short ones, so they could have totally worked, And I couldn't do it because my body said, fuck you! Of course. So I didn't paint, I didn't write, I didn't do dreads, I didn't do palettes, I didn't embroider my pool, because actually I've been working on that, and apparently you cannot embroider a knit fabric the same way you do weaved fabric. So I have to learn the new technique for this ones, but I'm never giving up. So I'm not giving up, just delaying it. I did comments, I did take my packages, I did the cushion, and I bought some cat food. And I did edit 1 video. I didn't edit 2 videos like I wanted, but it's already something. So next week, everything I didn't do this week. Finish the sketch, film August, write 2 advent fics. 2 is good. And I didn't film the nightmare videos because the weather have been shit, which I appreciate in a temperature way, but that means that filming is not really an option. So I didn't bother putting on the dreads because I just couldn't film, so I didn't see the point. Maybe next week we'll see. It's not very urgent. So as I said, finish August, write, try to paint a little, because my window of painting is gonna get shorter and shorter, so I really need to work on this. more comments. If I find the time, embroider the sweat, but it's really not the priority right now. And yeah. I can do it. By the way, June is gonna finish, so let's watch my to-do list. My to-do list at August, of course, and it's working. It's on its way. It's gonna be a long way to go, but it's on its way. On sewing, I finished the clipping, I finished the patch, the Celestia patch, and sewed it on. And I didn't work on the nightmare outfits, but it's really good. For writing, I finished One Malek and Misstep. I didn't finish Internet by Trial, but it's a little on the background right now, and I wanted to finish 3 Advance and I didn't. I didn't touch a single palette except yesterday when I stabbed my toe on a rusty nail on it while I was watering my plants, of course. But I did comment a little, and I did edit 1 video and maybe 2 by the end of work. I didn't paint, and I'm really far from being under 350 fix, because I added more fix because I was in dire need of good Malek smudge, which didn't work out in the end. So I've been add more fix to be more frustrated about, which is really not a good solution. It just didn't work out. So there's that. Overall, I could have done worse, and I still foolishly believe I can do it in the last 3 days of the month, because of course I can. The last 2 days, 2 days, I'm so screwed. Anyway, if it works out, if I manage to do that month, it's gonna be beautiful and like the best, most complicated month I've ever done. If I manage to do it. Because like, even the sketches run me down to the ground. I had 31 birds. Anyway, when it's gonna be done, I'm gonna be very proud, but until then, I'm not very proud. Also, I've been struggling with Patreon right now, so I'm trying to I'll watch a live stream tomorrow night, and then I'm curating my Patreon experience to weed out everything that frustrates me, which means that I'm only gonna be left with like 2 Patreons. That's life. That's life. Anyway, see you next week.